Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back in here today and we're going to talk about the flashbacks of the narcissistic relationship and how it affects us. Folks, narcissistic abuse can affect anything, affect you in all kinds of ways. It can cause you to lose sleep. It can cause you memory loss. It can also cause you to have loss of appetite, depression, and PTSD. That's post-traumatic stress syndrome from being abused, which is what I have. The post-traumatic stress syndrome is very hard on you. I have to be treated for it, folks, to try to keep me on an even keel, so I don't let things bother me that much, and you may be going through that too, folks. And a lot of times you have to go to a doctor and be diagnosed with PTSD. That's what happened to me. And so that's why it takes a little bit more effort to work on yourself as far as the the trauma from the narcissistic abuse. You're not going to get out of abuse, folks, and be okay right away, okay? I mean, I wish it was that way, folks, but to be realistic about it, you're not going to be 100% okay. You're going to have lots of things going through your mind and, wondering what you're going to do next after the abuse and stuff like that. So, the best thing to do, folks, when you're in that situation is try your best not to jump into another relationship, because it would be hard for you to go into a new relationship, having all this trauma still going on with you, with abuse and stuff, because you need time to yourself to heal, folks. Because there are going to be sleepless nights as well. You are going to... I'm trying to think of all the things that go with it, folks. You're just going to suffer a lot of things, folks. You're going to have sleepless nights, lack of appetite. You're probably going to be very emotional and just break out and cry for no apparent reason, which is what I've done before. Because you just don't understand what you've been through and stuff, folks. Because there's some people that's like me, folks, that didn't know what a narcissist was when they were in the relationship. So, it takes a toll on you, folks, especially if you don't know anything about narcissism. But, you do suffer bad trauma from it, folks. Because remember, folks, the narcissist sits and tells us all these things daily, that we're no good and stuff like that. And if you're with the narcissist for a while, they sort of train you to be in that position due to the fact that they want to be superior and stuff like that. And while you're in that relationship, you accept his behavior because at the time you don't realize that he doesn't really love you, that he's doing that for his own benefit, folks. And so you go along with the narcissist and suffer trauma along the way, folks. But this is the reason that you have to work on yourself once you're out of abuse. You know, drink you some chamomile tea at night and relax, watch you something good on TV that you enjoy, or go take a walk somewhere and meditate. Because, you know, meditation, folks, that's a very important thing too after you've been in abuse. You have to meditate, get plenty of exercise. Even if you don't have an appetite, folks, try to eat you something healthy anyway. You know, just a good portion of stuff that will keep your body going and stuff like that, folks. But I totally understand how you feel, folks. I've been there, okay? And my heart goes out to you all for having to go through all this stuff. But somebody brought up a subject about narcissism in business places and stuff, folks. Yes. Narcissism can run in banks. They can run in grocery stores. You know, you might walk up and start checking stuff out, and there might be a cashier there, you know, that's a narcissist. And if they've had a bad day or whatever, they have a tendency to take it out on the people that's checking out. I've had that to happen to me on a few occasions, folks. And, you know, narcissism's everywhere, folks. It can be in your family. You might accidentally run into a friend that you have that you discover that they have narcissistic traits, folks. But I always try to avoid things like that, folks, because if you're hanging out with a friend and they're narcissist, all they're going to do is just carry on the narcissistic trait with you. You don't really want to, you know, put yourself in that situation, folks, where you feel like you have to put up with a narcissistic friend or anything, folks. Because you've already gotten out of abuse and you're trying to heal anyway. And being around a narcissistic friend, folks, is not going to be good for you. You need to find healthy friends, somebody that loves you for who you are and that's willing to accept the things that you like and stuff. But don't accept anything less than you should for yourself, folks. Because that's not good for you. If you're trying to heal mentally and stuff like that from being abused. And sometimes, folks, you may not realize this, but it may take a few years to heal yourself. But, you know, with time, each thing that you work on will help you as you go. You know, I'm not going to say that you're going to heal overnight or nothing like that, folks. You have to keep working on it. You can't just give up in the middle of working on yourself and say, well, I think I'm healed enough. I think I'm going to give up on it. You can't do that, folks. You have to focus on trying your best to do whatever it takes to heal yourself. Okay? And I'm not being bossy, folks. I'm just trying to give you some advice on this. But yeah, narcissism runs everywhere, folks. Narcissism is on the rise too, especially around holidays and things like that. That's probably when all the narcissists come out of the cracks and stuff, you know. And that's why people that's trying to get into a healthy relationship, they be out in public or something like that, you know, and the narcissist will target them and try to drag them into the pattern. And we just have to be on the up and up, folks, and protect ourselves from this. Well, I wanted to get in here and share this with you, folks, and I hope you keep working on yourselves. Don't give up, folks. And yes, you are going to have, I'm not going to paint a pretty picture to you. You are going to have times when you have flashbacks, and you're going to have probably loss of appetite. You're not going to be able to sleep good at night. You're going to have depression sometimes. And you just have to keep working with yourself, folks. Well, thank you, and you have a nice day, folks. And thank you for joining my YouTube channel. I'll talk to you later, folks. Bye-bye.